Welcome to this episode of Beacon Web News. I'm Karesha Graham. As the semester comes to a start, seniors have a lot to accomplish throughout the semester. On Thursday, February 1st, the class of 2024 is invited to the free library to enjoy refreshments, complete an application to graduate, vote on the class gift, pose for a professional headshot, make a resume review appointment, and learn more about the MCLA Alumni Association. Students can make an appointment for a headshot by reaching out to Doreen Kleinman. Also, on Thursday, the biology department is hosting a welcome event for a new and returning students. Faculty and staff will introduce themselves and their ongoing research and internship projects. This event will take place from 12 to 1 p.m. in CSI. Environmental Studies will be hosting a Green Living seminar every Thursday from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. All students are welcome to join. I had the opportunity of speaking with SGA President Taylor Hope about the newly finalized Constitution. Hope described the difference between the new Constitution and the old Constitution and how important it is for the student body.
So there's a couple things that we added. The Constitution that we used to have wasn't feasible for like our student population now. We have a very different student population. So some of the changes we did was, one of the things is that in our Constitution you had to be a full-time student. Now you could be either full-time or part-time, so it doesn't matter what type of student you are. Another changes that we did is that we consolidated the vice president role. So it used to be two different vice presidents, a coordinated vice president and an executive one. So now that's all just one role. And also we allow for in our Constitution that students who are on the executive cabinet, so that's like president, vice president, treasurer, they cannot be compensated for their job. So whether that's monetary or credit-based, that's something we do. So currently, all of our executive cabinet members can now be paid for their job as if they did like a work study or a trust. I think SGA is one of the ways that administration could actually know what students are caring about and what's important to students. I feel like a lot of times admin live in a different world than students, so they don't understand some of the struggles that students might be going through. So if you're in SGA, that allows us to have like one clear form way to be like, students said this is wrong, so now what are you going to do about it? So it's almost like we're the middleman between students and administration.
Hope also described the process of voting for the new Constitution.
When it comes to voting, everyone is allowed to do it. The normal way that we do voting is through Canvas. So normally you'll randomly see like a little post that says voting, and that's the way you can vote. So in February, we're actually going to be using Canvas to vote in this new Constitution, because that's what we have to do for it to be a real thing. But also when it comes to elections and stuff, that's how you're able to vote.
Hope shared some advice for students who are interested in becoming a part of the SGA board.
I think broaden like your friend group or your horizons. Make sure you talk to your different club people, because sometimes in SGA you do get like a little tunnel vision because you're with the same people a lot of times. But because you are SGA, you do need to voice everyone's concerns. So go out of your comfort zone, meet new people, do different events. I do want to say that SGA is always looking for new people. We're having elections in March or April, and that's always a good way to be engaged on campus. I joined SGA as a way to be informed, and I think it really helped me when it comes to moving throughout college and know what resources are on campus.
Join an insightful session in Murdoch 218 on February 2nd from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m., where the Department of History and Political Science will delve into the present issue of student loan debt. Attendees can enjoy complimentary pastries, donuts, and muffins while participating in a lively discussion. To enhance the experience, students are encouraged to listen to the podcast on the topic beforehand and come prepared for an engaging conversation. Don't miss this opportunity to gain valuable insights and contribute to the discourse. On February 7th, the My Masculinity Dialogue Group is hosting a make-your-own pizza night at Crystal's Pizza. Students will get the chance to hang out, get dirty making some delicious food, and of course, eat all the cheesy goodness when you are done. Interested students should meet the MCLA vans at 6 p.m. outside of Bowman Hall. Join RHA for a ping pong tournament in the Hoosick Harbor on Wednesday, February 7th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. The winner of the tournament will win an awesome prize basket, and this event is open to all residential students. In a joyful turn of events, students express their delight as campus returns to its normalcy, making navigation around campus more easier. Even though some students were frustrated about the construction going on around campus, students are grateful that the quad is back to its normalcy.
I didn't mind it. Ultimately, I was grateful that they were there working on the construction because we now have heating in our buildings, which is phenomenal, and we could stay here through the semester. Was I in moments annoyed that I couldn't get somewhere faster when I was running late? Perhaps, but ultimately I was grateful for the project.
The construction started at the start of the fall semester, forcing students to navigate alternate routes to reach their classes. Despite receiving regular email updates about the Steamline project, students still encountered challenges in navigating the campus. Let's dive into the latest events unfolding in the vibrant North Adams community. In a heartwarming ceremony at the Stationery Factor on Monday, Dalton's new fire chief, Christian Tobin, was officially sworn in, making a positive turn after a year of leadership changes and misconduct allegations within the fire department. With almost 25 years of experience, Tobin, a Marine Corps veteran, recently retired as a deputy chief in the state of Florida. The ceremony, attended by nearly 100 community members, featured prayers and well wishes. Tobin expressed excitement about the opportunity and emphasized the importance of collaboration and shared ideas within the department. North Adams school officials are considering a closure of Greylock Elementary School due to a projected budget increase of 12% for fiscal year 2025. The rise is attributed to contracted obligations, increased costs for out-of-district placements, and the loss of nearly $1 million in ESSER funds. The Finance and Facilities Subcommittee discussed a preliminary proposal to close Greylock School to offset costs but deferred decisions pending more details on combining elementary schools. Superintendent Barbara Malkas emphasized the need for direction from the subcommittee, highlighting the end of ESSER funds in September 2024 and the potential losses for positions. The city plans to build a new school to replace Greylock, slated to open in September 2027. As we anticipate the upcoming days, expect a delightful stretch of weather with chilly temperatures but a notable absence of snow or rain. Let's dive into the detailed forecast. Thursday, February 1st, we will see a high of 40 degrees and a low of 34 degrees, accompanied by cloudy skies. There's a possibility of a few flurries or snow showers. Moving on to Friday, February 2nd, anticipate a high of 37 degrees and a low of 20 degrees, setting the tone for a brisk day. Saturday, February 3rd is expected to have a high of 34 degrees and a low of 24 degrees. As we approach Sunday, February 4th, enjoy sunny skies with a high of 34 degrees and a low of 16 degrees. Remember to dress warmly. Looking ahead to Monday, February 5th, the weather remains clear with a high of 34 degrees and a low of 15 degrees. Tuesday, February 6th brings sunny conditions with a high of 35 degrees and a low of 18 degrees. On Wednesday, February 7th, anticipate a milder day with a high of 39 degrees and a low of 23 degrees. Thursday, February 8th is set to be even warmer with a high of 40 degrees and a low of 31 degrees. Moving into the weekend, Friday, February 9th presents a high of 49 degrees with a 20% chance of rain. Saturday, February 10th brings a high of 46 degrees with a 57% chance of showers and a low of 34 degrees with a 50% chance of showers. Closing out the weekend on Sunday, February 11th, expect a high of 41 degrees and a low of 31 degrees with slight showers. Stay informed with Beacon Web News for your weekly weather updates. Make sure to mark your calendar and show some love for MCLA's sports season. The men's basketball team is playing on the 31st at 7 p.m. against Westfield State, February 3rd at 2 p.m. against Bridgewater State, and February 7th at 7 p.m. against Salem State. The women's basketball team is playing against Fitchburg State at 5 p.m., February 3rd at 12 p.m. against Bridgewater State, and February 7th at 5 p.m. against Salem State. For more game details, check out the MCLA Athletic website. That's it for this week. To stay up to date with BWN, you can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/MCLABWN. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.